In a bold and uncompromising response, India has issued a notice to airmen, closing its airspace to all aircrafts registered, operated or leased by Pakistan, including all commercial airlines and military flights from 30th of April to 23rd of May 2025. Now, this move is being seen as a clear retaliatory measure after the horrific terror strike in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam, which claimed 26 innocent lives. Now, the diplomatic message is loud and clear. India is no longer willing to absorb provocations without consequences. This ban significantly escalates tensions between the two nations and is expected to severely disrupt Pakistan's aviation operations. Pakistan International Airlines, already struggling to stay afloat, will now have to reroute many of its flights to Southeast Asia and the Far East through longer and costlier routes, possibly over China or Sri Lanka. Experts estimate that some flights may even be extended to up to 2 hours or even more, leading to increased fuel costs, longer crew shifts, and reduced flight frequencies. PIA's limited fleet of just 32 aircrafts is already under pressure, and now this move could push it into deeper operational stress. In contrast, India's aviation sector remains strong, with Indigo operating 372 aircrafts and Air India flying more than 200 jets, both poised for expansion. Now, this airspace ban is just one part of India's broader response. New Delhi has already suspended the Indus Water Treaty, revoked Pakistan's visa, and downgraded all diplomatic ties, all in reaction to the bloodshed in Pahalgam. And while some Pakistani aircrafts have already begun avoiding Indian airspace out of caution, this formal NOTAM now leaves them with no other choice. Pakistan, already burdened by soaring external debt of over 100 billion and a fragile economy, may find it increasingly difficult to absorb these additional costs. Now, Pakistan had shut its airspace to Indian flights, hoping to hurt the aviation sector of India. But instead of causing trouble, it looks like Pakistan has shot itself in the foot, because this move may actually cost Pakistan millions of dollars in lost aviation revenue. After India took certain actions against Pakistan, Pakistan responded by closing its airspace to Indian flights. Now, this meant that Indian aircrafts could no longer take the direct route over Pakistan and had to detour, adding significant time and costs to international journeys. Now, to understand the impact, it's important to know how global aviation works. Every country controls the sky above its land, which is called the airspace. When an international flight travels from one country to another, it typically passes through the airspace of several nations. But here's the catch. Using another country's airspace isn't free. Airlines must pay what's known as an overflight fee each time they fly through a nation's sky. Now, this fee and the rules around using foreign airspace are regulated by the International Civil Aviation Organization. So when a country shuts its airspace to another, it doesn't just make a political statement. It disrupts routes, adds fuel cost, and complicates international travel on a large scale. And with this tough stance, India has drawn a clear line in the sky, signaling that acts of terror will be met with swift and visible consequences. The skies are now a battleground of diplomacy, and Pakistan is feeling the turbulence.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.